What is going on, guys? Welcome to a new PHP tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to speak about something called data type in PHP. So what is a data type? In this tutorial, I am not going to give you a definition of data type, but there is one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what is a data type, and then you will find a definition for yourself, because I think it's a clever way to go for me, right? So here is one type of data type we have. We have something called a string, and I believe you have seen me using this stuff a lot, right? So I have created a variable, and this variable I have given it a name of string, and I have given it a value, and this value, note that, is in a double quotes, right? So what we mean by data type? What we mean is we have created a variable, but this variable before, it had nothing at all, right? And then later we have assigned it a data, and this data is of string type. So this means this variable, it has become a string. It contains a data. So what we call data type, you can say like is a type of data. You can say it like that. It will work. It's a type of data. So it means this string variable, it contains a data type of string. And let's go to our next type of data that we have. We have this thing called integer. Alright, integer. And this integer, when we talk about integer here, we are talking about numbers, right? So what do I mean? Let me give you a pretty example. Here it is. Let me create this variable and call it integer. Like I've told you, you can call your variable whatever you want to call it, but mine is going to be called integer, right? So and let me say is equal to 4 over 2, right? And let me go ahead and print it, and I will print it like, okay, this is integer variable, right? And I will come here and copy that stuff here and integer variable and save it. And okay, let me go ahead and print this, but there is no need to print it because okay, let me just print it. Echo. This is a string variable, and come here and copy this and paste it here, and any break, then I will put like, okay, come on, I'll put a break here and save it, and come here into our browser and refresh it to see what we have, right? We have, okay, then just put a space here. You can put it here, you can put a space here just to make it more separate. Perfect. So here we have, this is a string variable, I love Sundays, right? And another integer we have, this is the integer variable, and they give you 2, right? So what I mean is, you see, when we go in integer, we are talking about numbers, and we are talking about whole number which doesn't contain any decimal point, right? So, and that brings me to our third data type, and our third data type is going to be right, it's going to be what we call float, right? Float. And what is a float? Float here, I will only change this one, and let me show what is float. And it's going to be float. Remember, you can call your stuff whatever you want to call it. I just love to call it in this way, right? And float, right? And when we come here, we will see that it becomes 2.5. So it means there is a decimal point which is a dot here, right? So this is what we call a decimal point. and any number that contains a decimal point, it becomes a float number, right? So there we go, and we have two of them in. Okay, for better readability purpose, let me just copy this one here and paste it here. Paste it here, and let me paste it here because we are going to go to another type of variable, and another type of variable here. What is going on? Right, another type of variable we have so far is the one called Boolean. So what is a Boolean? Boolean is this type of data type which return either true or it will return false. Okay, so it means this one is most of the time used when we are testing something like database. Like database, is this password matching anything in there? And if true, if that password matching anything in a database will return true, or this true also is equal to 1 and this false is equal to 0. So database, if the condition is true, it's going to return true or 1, and if it's false, it's going to return false or 0, right? So, and there is another data type I would like to share with you. I would think like I can put it in a next tutorial, but yes, I will put it in another tutorial, but I can just give you in a tutorial, right? So this data type is called array, right? What is array? Array is like a combination of many variables, right? It's like put many variables and put them in one variable. It's like wrap them together and give them one name. One name is, this is the way we create a variable. We create like that's a normal variable. This is the way we create array. I'm sorry. So like let me call it array. Remember, you can call whatever you want to call, but mine, I'm calling array. And we create by writing array and parentheses, and then we say like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Okay. So here it means we have one variable here, but it contains 5 data. Right here, okay, let me go ahead and write like, okay, what am I going? Okay, here 1 and say 2 and all the, let me call it like all this, and I will call this one like let me say like Sharing is Sharing. Okay, the shading like this, and this one, let me say like is Barati. Great. So here we have created our array, right? We've created our array and we're good to go. And let's just try like print some array down here. Okay, the way we are going to print an array is like echo, right? I have echo here, and after writing an echo, and I came here and I copy this array name, copy and bring it here and paste it, and I put a couple of brackets, right? I put a couple of brackets, and inside those brackets I put just column, right? I'm sorry, is that single quote, right? I put a single quote, and after putting a single quote, then I end up with a column, and with a semicolon, and after end up with a semicolon, and I came here and I say like, okay, I'm sorry, we don't have to put this stuff. Okay, we don't have to put those stuff. So here is what I'm going to do then, because I want to say like, what do I want to print out? There is something we call index. So those index are the one that we write in between these brackets. And then we come here and determine the position and which data do we want to print, right? So here is the thing. You come here and you say like, you remember we count from 0? Perfect. So we say like, this is the first data, this is the second data, this, okay, now. We say like 0, we say like 1, 2, 3, and 4. You see the way we count? So it means, let's just print like, let me write there 0, and then save it. Let's just come here and, okay, let me put a break for us to see. Okay, the break is there. Let me just come here and refresh it and see what we got. We got Goga because it's on a 0 index level, right? And let's go and let's say like we want to print like this one, sharding, right? How are we going to print it? We are going to come here and write like, let's count. 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, this one is 2. And this one is 3. Alright, so I came in and the right 3, and I came in and I refresh it, and it will print sharding, right? And after printing that, let's say like I want to print like all dates. I will do what am I going to do? I'm going to 0, 1, 2. I will write 2, and here we go. Alright, and let me go ahead and like try to print like, you see, any number you will put there, you can print Bharat, you can print Sai, you can print whatever you want to print as long as you are very good counting these indexes, alright? So, these are a couple of my friends, so shout out to you guys. So, here we go. I hope I will have a time to just do a tutorial about this array because it's very crucial in this program. Then you will use it often as much time as possible. So, I will just take my time and do, a tutorial about this array. And guys, that is for today. I will see you in the next tutorial.